Greetings, royal family. Great morning, grand rising. Hope all is well. Welcome to another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. Hopefully, you guys are having a positive and productive day. It is Wednesday, I keep saying February, March 4th, 2020. So we are 4 days into the new month, and it's still all good. So normally I wait for people to roll in the chat. If you're watching the replay, thank you for clicking on the video. I greatly appreciate your support. Got some things to get into today. I'm just over here checking the sound on my end. As you are rolling in the chat or rolling in, please hit the like button. It does help the video. I know sometimes the notifications take their sweet time being sent out to the subscribers. It's all good. We just work around it. Like I said, if you missed the live show, you can always catch the replay. It's all good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. If you're not too shy, you're not watching from the bushes, drop a comment in the chat. We like to keep it respectful over here. We don't agree all the time, but we respectfully disagree, and I appreciate it. As I'm giving my commentary, I shy away from looking at the chat so I don't get distracted. But yes, I'm ready to get into these topics. Got some other content to pump out for you guys today. Greetings, Lashia. Great rising, grand rising, good morning. Whatever you say, whatever. Some people don't like saying good morning. They say grand rising. But welcome, Miss Lashia. Good to see you back. I just want to say thank you to you guys, man, for real. Like this is episode 30. I think this is the 30th episode of the live morning show. It's crazy that something that's been in the making for 2 years is now come to fruition, and I'm having so much fun. Hopefully you guys are having fun too. We're approaching the 3-minute mark, and I am going to get into the commentary shortly. So again, as you're coming in, hit the like button. If you want to stick around and wait to hit the like button, that's fine too. But if you enjoy the commentary, please show your love by hitting the like button. All right. Let me get myself pull up my notes here. So I don't know if you guys heard about Spike Lee. What happened to him at Madison Square Garden, but I'm going to touch on that. Princess Love and Ray J. Remember them from Love and Hip Hop? I don't even remember which franchise. Apparently they have a show, a unique kind of show coming out. So they're coming back to television for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure it's all about the bag. Don't try me. Greetings. Welcome. All right. We got Don't Try Me. One of the royal guards holding it down in the chat. Of course, don't try me, and I'll say the same thing when One Don Diva comes in. Any foolishness, just get it out of here. No questions asked. You have the power. You have the wrench. And also Judge Judy. Judge Judith Shineland. Gonna touch on what's going on with her. Her show is ending after a long time. All right, so Spike Lee. Okay, if you watch basketball, my favorite sport, right? Spike Lee, he's been attending games at the Madison Square Garden for about 28 years, maybe longer than that. Madison Square Garden is where the New York Knicks play. I'm not a New York Knicks fan. Never have been, never will be. In my opinion, excuse me, I think the New York Knicks are trash. Anyway, But Spike Lee has been a staple to the New York Knicks franchise because he has always attended their games. He's always in the front row cheering them on. Even though, the Knicks don't really have a good history of winning championships. I don't think, I'm 36. In my entire life, I don't think the Knicks have ever won a championship. Anyway, but he says that he won't be attending another game this season. And he said that he's already given away the rest of his tickets for at least 20 games this season. Now that is like, wait a minute, what happened? Spike is always in attendance at the Knicks games, just like Jack Nicholson is always in attendance at the Lakers game. So the Knicks representatives said that Spike Lee had used the wrong entrance to get into Monday night's game. They played the Houston Rockets, I think it was, on Monday night. But Spike Lee is telling a different story. He says that's not really exactly what happened. He said that he used the employees' entrance for over 20 years to get into games, Spike Lee. So anytime he comes to the games, he's always used the employees' entrance to get into the game. And he said that when he got off an elevator as he was going up, to be seated, security was waiting for him and they told him that he needed to use a different entrance. Mind you, he had already entered the game, got his ticket scanned and everything, got in an elevator. As he got off, he was approached by security like, hey, you need to use a different entrance. And he's probably like, why? I've been using the same entrance for 20 years. What's going on here? He did already have his ticket scanned, as I stated. So they wanted him, to leave, basically get back on the elevator, go back downstairs, leave, and come through a different entrance. Now, that doesn't make any sense when I was reading this, because if he already got his ticket scanned, how would he be able to get back in if he leaves out after having his ticket scanned and trying to come back in? If you've ever been to a basketball game, once you walk out those doors, out of the stadium, you ain't getting back in. That's for security reasons, right? I mean, people who frequent games should know that. Anyway, so this is the fear that Spike Lee had. He said, if I leave, I'm not going to be able to get back in. So Spike Lee says that he's being harassed by James Dolan and he doesn't know why. James Dolan is the owner of the Knicks. So the Knicks PR staff, they put out a statement, a public statement, and this is what the statement says. It says they said the idea that Spike Lee is a victim because we have repeatedly asked him to not use our employee entrance and instead use a dedicated VIP entrance, which is used by every other celebrity who enters the Garden, is laughable. This is the statement that the Knicks PR put out. They continue to say it's disappointing that Spike would create this false controversy to perpetuate drama. He is welcome to come to the Garden anytime via the VIP or general entrance, just not through our employee entrance, which is what he and Jim Dolan agreed to last night when they shook hands. Well, Spike Lee says that this is all a lie. He said he and Jim Dolan did not shake hands. Spike Lee responds to that statement by saying, what's laughable is how the Knicks are the laughing stock of the league in sports. That's effing laughable. Again, if you follow basketball, then you know a lot of people don't like the Knicks. And even though they don't have the greatest record, Spike still showed his support, bought season tickets. I'm pretty sure he has spent millions of dollars with the franchise over the years. Spike Lee also said that the Brooklyn Nets, shout out to Brooklyn, reached out to him, but he isn't thinking of switching sides and going over there to the Brooklyn Nets to show his support. So Spike said that he asked Dolan at halftime, because he eventually did go to his seat. He sat down and the owner approached him during halftime. So Spike is saying that at halftime, when Dolan approached him, Spike says, why didn't you tell me about this new policy? Like, why wasn't I aware of this new policy that I now have to use a different entrance? And the Knicks owner said rudely, now you know. Spike wants Madison Square Garden to produce an email prior to his arrival to Monday night's game at the Garden, saying something along like showing proof that this policy had changed and he was notified, because that's what the Knicks are saying. They're saying that Spike knew this. He should have abided by the rules, but Spike said he didn't know. When there's a video circulating online when they approached him when he got off the elevator, he says, "I'm not leaving," and he put his hands behind his back and he says, "You're gonna have to, arrest me." You know what I mean? Like, nobody told me about this. Like, stop lying to the public and saying that you told me. So he wants the garden to prove that they sent him an email saying something along the lines of, like, Mr. Lee, you could no longer use the employee entrance. Spike Lee says that it's not going to happen. You're not going to see an email because that never happened. He said he was never informed. Now, is this a case of Spike Lee being a celebrity, acting, what's the word that I want to use, like he's above the rules and regulations? Or is this Jim Dolan just being a total jerk? Because Jim Dolan is known for getting into issues with players, suspending players, having players arrested, banning a fan who was heckling in the crowd. He seems to have this drunk with power attitude, like no one can say anything to him. So Jim Dolan doesn't have the greatest reputation in the NBA. He's known for getting into altercations. But here's the thing, right? I understand that Spike Lee is a celebrity, and I don't think that Spike Lee was being stuck up and think that he should get preferential treatment. But he has a good point. If he's been using the same entrance for 20 years, I'm pretty sure if he was notified that he could no longer use that entrance, or I'd like to think that if he was notified that he was no longer able to use a specific entrance, I think he would have obliged by that if he was notified. I think that Jim Dolan wanted to be a jerk. And again, Spike said that he's not supporting the Knicks. He gave his season tickets away. And he's upset. He was humiliated and disrespected. I mean, it's funny how for 28 years or 20 plus years, Spike Lee has never had an issue with any of the owners or with Madison Square Garden. So all of a sudden now, abruptly, there's this issue, and he's approached by security in an aggressive manner, and he's already in the stadium. You want him to get back on the elevator, go back downstairs, go out of the building, and come through the entrance that you want him to come through? What sense does that make? Again, this man bought season tickets. I think he spent millions of dollars with the franchise. So, what do you guys think? Do you think this Jim Dolan guy is just a straight up jerk? Or was Spike Lee just doing too much? Either could be true, but everybody knows that Spike is associated with the Knicks. You see him at every game. He's shown his support. But he said that what's laughable is that the Knicks are the laughing stock of the NBA. I wonder if any of the Knicks players will stand up for Spike Lee. Because like I said, this Jim Dolan guy, this ain't his first rodeo with being, confrontational with people. Well, they lost, support from somebody who was a staple. I never liked the Knicks. Ugh. Anyway, moving along. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments. Judge Judith Sheindlin. You are now entering the courtroom of Judge Judith Sheindlin, Judge Judy. The show, Judge Judy, is going to be ending after 25 seasons. So she made this announcement that the show will be coming to an end, and that the 2020 to 2021 season of the show will be its last. It's not going to be the last that we're seeing of Judge Judy. She is moving on to a new project. So she told Ellen DeGeneres, she was on the Ellen show, she told Ellen DeGeneres that she has a new show in the works called Judy Justice. So I'm assuming that this is going to be similar to Judge Judy. She didn't really give any details, and the show is not going to be on CBS. She did reveal that. Now, Judge Judy has been on CBS for 20 something odd years. It's a syndicated show. She's made lots of money. It's still one of the highest rated shows on CBS. So she didn't say what network her new show will be on, but I'm looking forward to it. As long as she is the same way, Judy Justice, I'm pretty sure, will be just as successful as Judge Judy has been over the years. Now, I have a love-hate relationship with Judge Judy. She is hilarious, and she's impatient. She can be annoying sometimes, but I am entertained whenever I watch her show. You know, sometimes when she interrupts people, it's annoying. It can be annoying. It's like, let them talk. But again, she is entertaining. I hope that Jada from Love and Hip Hop is able to go on the show before Judge Judy is canceled. Fresher and Jada from Love and Hip Hop New York. Fresher owes that girl money and he needs to pay up. I think she should definitely take him to Judge Judy. So I guess we have to stay tuned and see how that's going to play out. Wow, 20 something years? That's insane. That's a long time. Well, we wish you well, Judge Judy. I will be watching Judy's Justice. I don't know what station it's going to be on. Like I said, I know it's going to be successful. I think Judge Judy is hilarious. I think she is hilarious. So I'm looking forward to seeing what new projects she has coming out. All right, on to the main event. Ray J and Princess Love. Oh Lord, these two. I thought they were broken up or headed for divorce. But it seems like they just keep popping up. So Ray J and Princess Love, they are returning to reality TV, y'all. This is going to be interesting. So they are basically going to be airing out their dirty laundry for all the public to see. This is going to be a new 4-part special reality TV show type deal. So it's only going to be 4 episodes. And what network is this going to be on? You guessed right if you said the Zeus Network. The Zeus Network has been, in the last year, the Zeus Network has been winning. They had Black China's show on there. Tokyo Tony had a show. Jocelyn currently has her show. And now this. Zeus is a paid subscription app. So you do pay a monthly fee to be able to view their shows. No commercials, and it is uncensored. So I guess that's a benefit. I think it's $9.99 because I had a subscription when I was doing when I was watching The Real Black China and doing reviews. So the name of the show is called The Conversation, Ray J and Princess Love. That's the name of the show. It's going to be premiering March 15th. And they are, I think, yeah, they are married still. They have 2 kids. And this show will be laying out, I guess, all their drama surrounding their relationship. So the whole world is, or whoever watches, is going to be watching them air out their own dirty laundry. So it's a 4-part special. There isn't going to be a host. No producers. I don't understand how there's no producers when somebody has to produce the show. I guess they mean no producers will be intervening. Like, you know how on these reality shows, they have the producers that ask them questions in their confessional. There's going to be no therapist, no moderator, no one to intervene. And also there will be no limits. Like I said, it's an uncensored network, Zeus. So all the cussing and carrying on, we will hear. When I saw this, I saw the trailer for it. I heard about it, and then I actually saw the trailer for it. So this is a real thing. This is something that's going to happen, right? So I'm wondering, the first thing that I thought about is, first of all, Ray J knows how to market and get money. You know, he's good at marketing and he knows how to get money. And I'm wondering if this is going to be a test run for them before they actually get their own reality show. Because I think that's what Princess wants. Like, she eventually wants to have like a reality show showcasing their little family and stuff like that. would you guys watch Princess and Ray J reality show? I don't know if I would watch. I didn't really enjoy them on Love and Hip Hop LA. It's like, I don't want to see them on a reality show like about their family. I'm not interested. Now Ray J is entertaining. I have my opinions about Ray J that I will leave out of this commentary, but he is entertaining. He's amassed a great amount of success lately in the tech worlds. He tapped into that market, and that thing blew up. You know, he's making millions. But I don't want to see a show about Ray J and his family. If that's what eventually is going to happen. Um but this 4-part sit down, it's kind of like, yo, are you guys, not that we should care, but are you guys going to be together or not? You got 2 kids. I mean, one of them, they pretty much have like a kind of like a newborn, right? A newborn baby, and then they have another one that is either 1 or 2, another child that's either 1 or 2. So it's like, you guys got to get it together. You know, I'm sure the show will be comical, or this little 4-part special will be comical, because Ray J is a character. You know, Ray J is a character. I don't feel sorry for Princess Love. Like I said, I saw the trailer and I did see her crying and wiping her eyes. I don't feel sorry for Princess. Like, people, in situations like this, people put themselves in certain situations and they choose to stay in situations just so that they can cry victim. You know, in the trailer, Princess is saying, "You abandoned me." If you haven't heard, or if you remember, when they were in Vegas, Ray J and Princess, first of all, Ray J had to go to Vegas for business, for whatever it is that he has to do. Princess decided to go. She was, what, 8 months pregnant at the time? 7, 8 months pregnant at the time. And they were driving, and I guess they were arguing, and Ray J decides to get out of like the car. Like the Uber. I think they had a chauffeur, or they had Uber, whatever. And he decided to get out the car. And Princess is saying that he left her abandoned on the highway. He abandoned her and her child on the highway. When you take a Uber or a Lyft, you have to put in the destination for pickup and the destination for drop off, right? So if Ray J gets out the car, does that cancel the Uber? No. You ended up going to the hotel. You guys stayed in separate hotels. I know I can, maybe I'm being insensitive, but if you're 8 months pregnant, you know Ray J has to do X, Y, and Z for business. What was the point of you going with him to Vegas? What you going to Vegas for? You have a baby, and then you're 7, 8 months pregnant with another baby, with your second child, right? What you doing getting on planes, going to Vegas? Why? To babysit him? Listen, whatever that man is going to do, he's going to do, whether you babysit him or not. You already know what it is. You know what his lifestyle was like prior to dating him. You know what his lifestyle was like while you were dating him. After you got engaged, lifestyle stayed the same. After you got married, lifestyle stayed the same. And I'm not saying that this gives Ray J a pass at all. But however, if you know what you're getting yourself into, why do you think babies and marriage is going? See, I'm telling you, some of these women, they think babies will change a man, marriage will change a man. Oh, you're married, you need to settle down. Ray J knows that he's married. He was there when y'all got married. You're not going to stop treating him like you're his mother, telling him what to do. You see what it is. What are you doing getting on a plane going to Vegas to do what? To follow behind him, to watch him, and then you get on Instagram Live. Ray J abandoned us, and I'm here pregnant. You know, I want a divorce. This is so immature to me. And yes, maybe I'm being judgmental, but I don't understand what the benefit is. Ray J didn't abandon, to me, Ray J didn't abandon you. Like, stop doing that. If he abandoned you, why are you still married to him then? If he's so horrible and he's so this and he's so that, why are you still married to him? Why did you marry him in the first place? Ray J has not changed, really. He's not changed, really. He's still a businessman. He still has to go in and out of town. Again, I'm not giving Ray J a pass whatsoever. He's another one. If he knew that he wasn't going to be slowing down and being in the house like Princess wants him to be, why did he even propose marriage? See, Princess thought it was real cute when Ray J was breaking up with Tiara and she started dating him. She threw it in her face. She thought it was real funny. She was on her high horse on the show, and at that reunion seasons ago on Love and Hip Hop, she thought it was real cute. Like, nah, huh? See, he wants me. You thought it was real cute. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for Princess at all. I said this before. Princess Love is not a victim. She is a volunteer. And call people out on their foolishness. Ray J, you knew that you had no plans on slowing down. You are a businessman. You are a party promoter. I think you were part owner of some sort of promoting company, or you have affiliations with different clubs in LA. So that nightlife is a part of your business. If you had no intention on slowing down, you shouldn't have put a ring on that girl's finger. See, a lot of these men will put rings on these women's fingers to shut them up. But then you just end up in an even bigger problem because now you have children. You've added children to the mix. What was the reason? Everybody is on that keeping up appearance tip. I'm good. You could have saved money. You know how many weddings are expensive, especially when you're, in a different tax bracket. So you have the need to splurge a little bit more. You could have saved all that money. But again, some of these women, they're airheads. And they think like, oh, I want the ring, I want the marriage. And then you cry victim. You crying about the same stuff in your relationship prior to getting married. You still crying about the same stuff. And somehow that's Ray J's fault? Nah, that's you and Ray J's fault. I'm going in on Princess Love, right? But I don't like that. I don't like when people play victim and they want people to have sympathy for them. No, that's not a victim. A victim is someone who does not necessarily have an out. You're not being held against your will. You're enjoying the financial benefits of being with Ray J and being associated with Ray J. Let's keep it real. I just don't get it. Like, why are you on a plane going to Vegas? He's going on business. He got a reason to be out there. No, you wanted to run behind him and babysit him. Why are you not taking your safety and well-being into consideration? What you doing jumping on a plane going to Vegas? And then jumping on Instagram Live. Oh, he abandoned me. We're in separate hotel rooms. Like he's the bad man. But you still married to him. Go and take your behind home and mind your kids. Girl, I don't like that. That's like so manipulative. Trying to get people to feel. I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for Ray J either. Ray J figured, oh God, let me give her this ring and make it all better. He's working. He has no plans on slowing down his lifestyle right now. He's working. But that's his choice. It's also your choice to stay. No one's forcing you. Someone said, where is Ray J's mom to stop this? Right. But see, Ray J's problem is he don't listen. His mother warned him. Remember? I love Sonia. That's my girl. His mother warned him in so many words, warned him, and he didn't listen. So now look, and let me listen. If he divorces, oh my God, if he divorces her, or if they get divorced, God only knows. God only knows how much money or what that divorce settlement would look like. Not just the money, but you think about kids. I don't think that Ray J was ready to settle down and have children. I don't. I don't doubt that he loves Princess. I don't doubt that he loves his children. I don't doubt that at all. But I just think he's not the type of person that you can't tell him what to his, you know what I mean? You can't control him. Stop trying to control these men. Stop it. Stop trying to change them into what you want them to be. No, that is not. I just don't feel like that is the purpose or the purpose of a good woman. You know, a good woman and a good man getting together. You guys have to have the same line of thinking to some degree, especially when it comes to situations like this, major situations. Yeah, you guys can like different foods. That's, nothing major. But as far as like religion and politics, unless you can agree and still like live with each other. Some people have opposing political views and they can't even be in the same room. But I just she knew what she signed up for, man. Like I said, I don't feel sorry for her. I don't care if you cry your eyelashes off. That doesn't move me. Ray J is the same before you got married. Maybe some little things change, but he's being forced, or you're trying to force him to change. I don't know, man. Somebody help me out if you know what I'm saying. I don't like it. We see this all the time. And then these women have resentment toward the men or their partner, and men end up resenting the women. It's so stupid to me. Both of them, I think both of them are immature. So maybe they do belong together. I don't know. Sonya probably just threw her hands up. Was like, you know what, Ray? Do whatever you want to do because you don't listen anyway. But I mean, I'll be watching. I said all that to say I'll be watching. So once someone uploads the episodes online, I'll watch and kind of give my thoughts. I don't know if I'm going to do a video review because this is just, to me, it's just stupid. I'm not mad at them for doing this, to kind of keep their names buzzing because they are known people, to keep their names buzzing on the internet, and also to make a cute little coin. But I know with Zeus, well, Ray J is smart, so he pretty much probably worked out a deal that benefits him greatly. But with Zeus, how the show members or cast members get paid is based on subscriptions, the amount of subscriptions, because it is a subscription app. So like I said, I had a subscription to Zeus when I was watching and reviewing Black China, the real Black China, and after it went off, my subscription went with it, and I hadn't returned since. So yeah, I don't know. I wonder if Mona Scott Young is involved in this some way somehow, because Ray J and Princess, they are affiliated with or associated with the Love and Hip Hop franchise. So if they're filming with Zeus, then Mona has to be cut in somewhere, right? Because don't they have? I'm pretty sure Mona has like a no compete clause. A lot of these reality stars with these networks have this no compete clause, meaning if they want to film elsewhere, they have to get permission from the network, their home network. Will Ray J and Princess be back on Love and Hip Hop LA? Ugh. So they're just basically going to be sitting there for 4 parts, probably going to be an hour, and they're going to be going back and forth talking it out. Like what? With no, like I said, no moderator, just them sitting back and forth. Why? Dang. Listen, I ain't mad. I can't knock the hustle at all. I cannot knock the hustle. Hey, greetings, Wonton Diva. Welcome. Kizzy, I love that name. Kizzy, yes, from Roots. Oh, that's dope. I like that name. Well, welcome, Miss Kizzy. Not Kunta's daughter, girl. Kizzy? I like that name. That's dope. First time seeing you over here in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I touched on a couple of topics. If you're rolling in late, make sure you're hitting the like button as you're rolling in. Thanks. I talked about Spike Lee and his whole debacle at Madison Square Garden. Just to recap, Judge Judy, her show, the Judge Judy show, is going to be ending at the end of or around 2021. She's moving on to Judy's Justice. She's creating a new show. But Judge Judy's been on for like 28 years or so. And then, of course, this whole Princess and Ray J debacle. Again, just to recap, they have a show that is going to be airing on March. What date did I say? Let me go back. Sometime this month on the Zeus Network, March 15th. So it's going to pretty much be a 4-part. I don't know if it's an hour or half an hour long. 4-part show. So in these 4 parts, it's a little special. Ray J and Princess are going to be sitting down, hashing out their issues. Okay. There's not going to be any therapists there, no moderators. It says no producers, and we know that you can't have a show without production. But I'm assuming that production won't be interfering or asking them questions to try to produce content. So they're just going to be sitting there going back and forth, and nothing is off limits. Zeus is a paid subscription app network, kinda. And I know they're uncensored. I've seen Black China on there. I've seen snippets of Jocelyn's show, Tokyo Tony's show, and it's uncensored, like completely uncensored. So I'm pretty sure it'll be a whole bunch of cussing and carrying on. Ray J to me is entertaining. Even when Ray J is trying to be serious, I find him comical. Uh, it's just something about him that is just like, I don't know if I could take. Is he being serious? I don't know. I just find it comical. So I don't see what the point of this is, but then again, I do, because it's publicity. It's also money. So we shall see. Greetings, Nicole Taylor. Hey, I can't even watch. Can't even imagine watching them for 4 hours. Total brain drain. Right. So I was saying that I'll just wait till someone uploads it online, because I'm not restarting my subscription to Zeus for this. I think I paid $9.99 monthly subscription, and after Black China was over, I was out. I'm just saying, it just seems a little janky. Like, production seems janky. It was a whole bunch of mess with the Black China show. The producer or the owner of Zeus Network was so messy. But I guess it's his network, so he can run it however he wants to. But yeah, I don't know what it is that they need to talk about. Like, Princess really annoys me. Ray J annoys me too. However, I get a little bit of comic relief from him, so it's kind of worth dealing with his irritation sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Princess Love, no, I don't feel sorry for her at all. I don't know how much you guys heard, but I think that she is a volunteer. I don't think that she is a victim. That whole Vegas situation where she went on live and she was crying, saying that Ray J abandoned her. Mind you, he was in the same hotel in a different room, or he was in a hotel next door. You go to live, you're pregnant, you're 7, 8 months, 6, 7, 8 months pregnant. You have your baby as well. You have a baby, and you're also pregnant with your second child. You all the way in Vegas for what? What you doing in Vegas? Ray J was there on business, we know that. But what you had to follow him for? I don't like all of that. If you have to babysit your man, is that your man or is that your son? Miss me with that. It's like, Princess, do you not have your own life, your own identity? Everything is about you making Ray J not work. Oh, he works too much. He's always out. He's always here. He's always there. Yeah. And then when you want to go buy Balenciagas and Gucci pocketbooks and Jimmy Choo's, I don't think your card gets declined. Or I don't think the bills that you carry in your pocketbook are fake. And where's that income coming from? But I'm not saying that that's a reason why you should stay and be quiet. No. Ray J has been the same when you were dating him, when he was dating well, I don't know about when he was dating Tierra, but anyway, when you were dating him, when you got engaged to him, and after you got married, before you got pregnant, after you got pregnant, present day. So you agreed to these terms and conditions. Don't try to renegotiate the contract now, Meg the Stallion. Yo, that Meg the Stallion situation is really getting crazy. I talked about it yesterday, and that live chat was lit. If you were there, thank you for participating. If you did not get to join the live show yesterday, it's still up on my channel, so you can always go back and check it out. But interesting. And my opinions have kind of not changed. I have some additional opinions about the situation. So I'll probably cover that tomorrow in a live show tomorrow. But I'm still waiting for more information to come out. It's just really interesting because Carl Crawford gave a interview and he shared some things. Oh gosh, when things like this happen with business partnerships and it just gets sprayed all over social media, it just gets ugly. It gets real ugly. And people pick sides. I mean, I wasn't on, and yesterday when I was talking about it, I wasn't on anyone's side. I was just wondering, had some questions. But anyway, Princess and Ray J, Yeah, whatever. It is what it is. People are going to be talking about it. So will I. Like I said, if someone uploads this to uploads the episodes to YouTube, which they normally do, I'll be checking it out. But I'm not going to be expecting much. Like, I expect Ray J to make me laugh. I definitely expect Ray J to, and that's probably the only reason why I'm watching it, because I want to laugh, because Ray J's funny. He is. I don't take Ray J too seriously. As a businessman, he's doing his thing. Shout out to him for that, but that is about it. Um, Reminder, today's Wednesday. For all my royal family members, Wednesday is Royal Culture Podcast Day. Got a lot of segments on this channel, y'all. I'm not joking about this thing. I'm on my grind. So the Royal Culture Podcast video will be up today, and the topic is going to be Sky from Black Ink Crew and her son. I know a lot of people had a lot to say. It was a lot. It's a lot going on. She has been suspended by the producers of the show Black Ink Crew. For how long, I don't even know, but they suspended her because things got out of hand, and production says that they won't tolerate this type of ish. Really? What season are we on Black Ink Crew New York, the original Black Ink Crew? 9, 10? You tolerated a lot of stuff, but whatever. I will save all that energy for the podcast. So make sure that your notifications are on, because that video will be up later on today. Trying to figure out how to tackle this one, because I have so many opinions. So I'll put it up. Maybe I'll cover it on the live show tomorrow morning, so we can kind of talk about it. But yeah, make sure you guys are checking out the other segments on my channel. We have the Royal Culture Podcast that goes up every Wednesday. The morning show, of course, we're here usually Monday through Saturday. Sundays, I don't put up anything at all. No videos. Fridays, I have the What the Friday show. So, and then of course the reviews for the shows that I watch, the many shows. So I definitely appreciate your support, Royal Family. We have some new Royal Family members. We are growing. Make sure you're sharing the content. I don't mind, on your social media platforms. So a light show today, because I really want to save my energy for this podcast with Sky and her son. Just got a couple of things that I kind of wanted to point out, and share my thoughts. Like I said, I've been reading a lot of comments, listening to and watching a lot of commentary regarding Sky. So I like to hear people's opinions, and it is what it is. I don't have to agree or disagree. The energy of this video is not going to be about necessarily agreeing or disagreeing, even though I know what she said was straight trash. I know it. I know that. We know that. So everybody's entitled to their opinion. So I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on it. I'll leave it at that. So Royal Culture Podcast Wednesday. So again, make sure you look out for that video. It's audio only, podcast style. So hopefully you guys will come on over or come back and check that out and flood the comments with your opinions and thoughts. Like I said, I like hearing other people's opinions, because I take an interest in hearing how other people think. I don't know. That's always been very, very interesting to me, whether I agree or not. I mean, I can listen to opposing opinions. I think that's how you grow. You don't have to listen to or watch somebody that you agree with 24/7. I just take an interest in how people think. Anywho, so Royal Family, 43 minutes? Why did it seem like time just flew by? So to all my ladies in the chat, thank you for joining me today on another episode of the Morning Boogie with me, Royal B. This is episode 30, y'all. 30 episodes. Wow, this is crazy. And I appreciate the love and support. I appreciate my day ones, A1s, and the new Royal Family members. So I'm signing off, because I have to basically get the podcast video up for you guys. I still haven't forgotten about Cherish the Day. I know that comes on, I think it comes on tonight, right? But anyway, I have episodes 1 through 4 to finish watching, so I can get that up. I'm adding that to the roster of show reviews. So If you're on your way to work, I hope you have a safe journey, a blessed, positive, and productive day. Again, it is Wednesday, March 4th, 2020. And yeah, I'm signing off for now, Royal Family. So I love you for listening. I really, really do. Until next time, peeps. Peace.